ago, in the proud village of Ogwashi, where the red earth stained the feet of warriors and storytellers alike, there lived a girl named Nnedi. She was born into the house of drummers, a lineage so revered that their rhythms were said to summon rain, call spirits, and chase away evil. Her grandfather, Pa Uzolu, was the last surviving Ogba Egu, master drummer of the sacred hour. His drum, made of lion skin and iroko wood, had a voice, a deep ancient voice. When he played, the earth paused to listen. But Nnedi was a girl, and in Gwashi, girls did not drum. From the time she could crawl, Nnedi could sneak behind the compound to mimic her father's strokes. At night, she would stretch animal hides, steal broken sticks, and tap rhythms under her breath. She was born with music in her soul, but her father, Obieze, was a man of law and legacy. Girls sing, they dance, they cook, they do not drum. Nnedi. That is the way of our people. To break that is to spit on our ancestors, he always told her. Still, Nnedi drummed quietly, secretly, passionately, and her grandfather watched in silence. He saw in her what no one else did, the spirit of rhythm. But he was old, his hands shook, his breath was shallow, and he knew his time was near. So one night, as the full moon climbed into the sky, he summoned Nnedi to his hut. Pa Ozolu, weak but warm. Drumming is not just noise, Nnedi. It is language. Every beat carries a message, a warning, a blessing, a curse. You must not only play, you must listen. He handed her his sacred drum, a forbidden act. In that moment, Nnedi became the first girl in generations to touch a drum meant for spirits. She wept, he smiled. 3 nights later, Pa Uzolu passed into the ancestors' world, and with him, the heartbeat of Ogwashi faded. The villagers mourned, they buried him with honor, but no one could play the sacred drum at his funeral, not even Obieze. The elders called for silence, but Nnedi heard the drum calling her. That night, while the village slept, she crept into the shrine. She sat on her knees, closed her eyes, and played. She winds rose, torches flared, leaves rustled in rhythm. The spirits stirred. Nnedi played the rhythm of farewell, a beat only the true Ogbaegu knew. The ancestors heard and wept. But in the morning, all hell broke loose. Elder Njoku, high priest of the spirits, declared the village cursed. A girl had broken tradition. She had defiled the sacred drum. Elder Njoku angrily, he spoke. The gods will not bless this land again unless she is banished or the drum destroyed. Nnedi's father was torn between love for his daughter and fear of disgrace. The people gathered in the square. Some called her cursed, others called her gifted, but most were silent. And silence is the loudest betrayer. In the end, Nnedi was exiled, her drum locked in the shrine, silenced, forgotten. Years passed, crops failed, rain refused to fall, children no longer danced. Ogwashi became a shadow of itself. One day, a young boy wandered into the shrine and found the old drum, cracked, dusty, untouched. He struck it once, nothing. Then again, a small weak echo. He asked the elders who played this last. No one answered, but the wind did. It whispered, Nnedi. Far away in a new village, Nnedi had become a legend. She taught girls and boys to drum. She taught them tradition should not bind truth. Her rhythms healed broken spirits, helped crops grow, welcomed newborns, and bid farewell to the dying. They called her Nnedi, the echo. For every beat she played returned with a lesson. Then came a drought so fierce, even the rivers forgot how to flow. Ogwashi sent for help, but no one came until one evening, as the sun bled to the sky, a woman appeared at the village gate, barefoot, strong, radiant. She carried a new drum made of iroko and lion skin, and a name that echoed, Nnedi. Let me speak to the sky, let me ask the rain to remember you. They hesitated. Then the oldest elder stepped forward and bent his knee. Nnedi smiled, sat in the square, and began to play. The clouds gathered, the winds danced, children clapped, old women wept, and the sky remembered. Rain fell, soft at first, then wild, joyous, cleansing. From that day, the laws of Ugwashi changed. Girls drummed, boys cooked, elders listened, and the shrine was no longer a prison, but a place of rhythm and rebirth. As for Nnedi, she returned only once more to bury her father. At his grave, she placed a small drum and whispered, "May your heart beat freely now." And that is how the last drumbeat of Nnedi became the first drumbeat of a new dawn, a reminder that tradition without wisdom is silence. But when truth beats louder than fear, even the skies must dance.